Hey, how's it going, guys? Geargiaa here, and today we're going to be talking to you guys about, is Universe 9 going to be the first universe to be eliminated in the Tournament of Power? But I'm not going to be giving you guys my thoughts by myself. I'm going to be bringing back a special guest we've already had on this channel, but it was over a month ago, and I wanted to bring him back. Golden Scouter, feel free to introduce yourself, buddy.
Hey man, how's it going? Always good to be back on the channel. I'm looking forward to today's discussion.
Alright, so Dragon Ball Super Episode 97 happened. We saw, the beginning of the tournament. First of all, what are your thoughts on what's happened so far?
So far, I like the way that they're handling it. I honestly expected it to be a lot harder to follow. And right now, I'm liking the fact that they're giving Basil some shine, because last we've seen, we were basically just marking out over Majin Buu kicking his ass, that we kind of just overlooked Basil and exactly how awesome he could be. So I'm kind of liking that so far. I'm also liking just the fact that they're kind of exploring the possibilities, kind of like that one spinny robot. But what do you think?
I mean, I really like it too. Basil's character is great, in my opinion. Like, out of the three, the Trio of Danger, I've definitely liked him by far the most. And it was cool that they brought so much spotlight specifically to him, because we didn't even see Bergamo or Lavender doing that much. Lavender, got hit by all the blasts from the Z Fighters, but Bergamo literally didn't do anything last episode. But Basil took care of Narirama, eliminated the first, warrior in the tournament, and he almost eliminated a second. And, now he's, teaming up with his brothers and other members from his universe to fight Goku at the end. And what happens at the, the preview for next episode? With the Dragon Ball Super 97 ending, we get the title for episode 98, and it literally says, "Oh, uncertainty, a universe despairs." And so the first thing that came to my head was, well, a universe being eliminated. The entire preview literally says me and Vegeta are going to team up against Universe 9. So it definitely brings up the question, will Universe 9 be the first one to be eliminated? And I sadly think so. I mean, it's definitely what they've, portrayed, in the sparring match when they say that they're the worst. You see them grasping for straws to get members to join their team, and it looks like they just barely got them. What are your thoughts?
So I basically have a video on my channel, not to make a shameless plug or anything like that.
That's a plug.
Yeah. But I honestly do think that Universe 9 is going to be eliminated, and that was even before the next episode preview. And that was mainly just because we've already seen them fight in the preliminary matches. We've gotten a lot of shine from the Trio to Dangers, and they kind of seem like the only ones that we are going to be invested in the long run anyways.
Yeah.
And also just going off that, not even just because the fighters are the way they are, it's also because of the gods. Like, the God of Destruction and the Kaioshin of that universe.
I fucking hate the Kaioshin of that universe. Jesus Christ.
They're both major assholes. I mean, they're the ones who tried to scheme against Universe 7. They're the ones who kind of tried to cheat. So it kind of makes sense that they would be the first ones eliminated just out of principle, at least from a show standpoint. I know that there have been plenty of these awful guys who end up being kind of the big cheese of the tournament or the arc of any other show or anything like that. But I just think that Universe 9 has done so much scummy and shady stuff. And even though, like, I don't think that their whole universe should have to suffer for that, I do think that it makes a difference on whether or not they're going to get eliminated first. Because another thing is, you want them eliminated, I want them eliminated. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are rooting for their elimination. And I think that their universe would be a great one to make an example of, for at least the first universe elimination.
I agree with you. And the only other universe that I can see getting eliminated first is 10. And that's only because of the rushness of Ramush to get, raw strength over anything else. Whereas Gowasu was, trying to pinpoint the best fighters, the best strategy. Ramush is like, nope, I got the 10 strongest fighters in our universe. And, he just went with raw strength. Although we did see what's his name? Napapa. Yeah, he did that cool, staying in the ring versus Basil, which was pretty cool. But, like, look at Lily Boo. Lily Boo forgot she had fucking wings and got eliminated. You get me? So, I mean,
facepalm.
Universe 10 doesn't look too good either. In this entire episode, Vegeta only fought that blue guy, and that blue guy is also from Universe 9. I don't know if you knew that. But we see him in the preview going Super Saiyan versus him, and they're still going at it. and he looks like Groot and Obelisk the Tormentor, kind of. It's like mixed together. But yeah, I mean, they've definitely set up Universe 9 to just be the laughing stock and everything like that. And I would like to, you know, bring back what you had said before we started recording with the candle being the brightest before it burns out. You can go ahead and talk about that.
But we see that the Trio de Dangers are getting a lot of shine right now, and it's probably because a lot of people have been expecting that they might not get any role in this tournament. I've seen so many people say, like, hey, the Trio de Dangers, they're not going to be important. So what I think that Toei is doing right now is kind of trying to fake out everyone, because we know that Toriyama kind of likes to do things that we're not expecting. But at the same time, it does make sense for them to be eliminated first, especially now that we got the new title, because the new title does kind of heavily imply that a universe might be erased.
Mm-hmm. Or at least get almost that point.
Exactly. And I do think that that universe who might get to that point first will be Universe 9.
Let's look at the facts. It's 5 of them, you know, the Trio of Danger and those 2 randoms, like a crocodile looking thing and a girl. And they're by the edge of the ring already, so that's already not looking good. Versus Goku, you know, the protagonist, the one who's built up and all that good stuff. And then you see him with, oh my god, new form. He has white aura, new form confirmed. They said so. Akira Toriyama said so. My dad works for Akira Toriyama. It's a new form. So what are your thoughts on that one?
So basically what I think that white aura is just a way of Goku kind of preventing himself from giving energy to Bergamo. Nothing more, nothing less.
It just shows that he learned from his first fight with Bergamo, and he's not even going to give it a chance for Bergamo to power scale. Because if Bergamo got big in this arena, it's going to be a little different than in their past arena where he was allowed to fly and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be God Ki, because the whole thing about God Ki is that it prevents your ki from leaking out of your body. Mm-hmm. And every single time Goku gave Bergamo energy, he was in a Super Saiyan form, basically. And then whenever he went to Blue, he just immediately took him out once he started using God Ki.
You have to remember, and also Goku loves fighting in his base form, guys. He's not fucking in a new form just like that. If he got a new form just like that, I would be a little low-key mad, to be honest, because that would be just bullshit, straight up, you know.
Yeah, I just think a lot of people are looking too far into that white aura.
They're grasping for straws, man, at this point.
I just think it's Goku using God Ki and preventing his ki from leaking out, and thus preventing Bergamo from getting his energy.
Yep, and with the preview, we do see that the majority of the focus is going to be on Goku and Vegeta going against Universe 9, and it just does not look good for Universe 9, man. I like Basil a lot, like I really do. He's probably one of my favorite characters introduced in Dragon Ball Super, but it just does not look good for him. And if maybe the entire universe doesn't peril next episode, then at least the 5 fighting Goku will, I think, and the blue guy, and then just leaving a bunch of jobbers at the end.
Yeah, I basically agree with you.
And one more question before we end today's video. Do you think as soon as the 10 members are eliminated from a universe, do you think that universe gets erased at that moment? Or do you think the erasing happens at the end of the tournament?
God, I really hope it happens at that moment. Because it just seems really odd for them just to be sitting there just like, well, we're basically waiting to be erased. It just seems like a really awkward atmosphere.
That's
like
true.
how can those fighters even concentrate on the fight, or why would they even care? Like at that point they're just like, well, we're gonna get eliminated, so it's like, why would they be invested in watching the fight? Like that's my big question.
That's true. And also if they do get erased at that, you know, as a 10th eliminator, like the 10th person gets eliminated, they get to the stands and then Zeno erases them. It could also, you know, give more motivation to the fighters still in the ring, like, oh shit, if as soon as we lose, we're gonna be gone. So, you know, gotta give it my all. It could be that push, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they could easily work their way around it. They could just like have like the people being erased and then like cut off those point of the bleachers and then just have it kind of merge together, like and form a smaller bleacher, I guess. But I mean, there's so many possibilities though, because I mean, a lot of people have been saying like no universe is gonna get erased, and maybe that could be the case. Like maybe,
but it could be near the end. Whoever gets the because remember, the best fighter, not the one who wins, the best fighter in this tournament, which I think that's very important, by the way, is the one who gets the wish from the Super Dragon Balls. So I think Goku will win the best fighter. Maybe he doesn't win the tournament, but maybe he will win the best fighter. And since he's boys with Xeno-sama, he's gonna ask Xeno-sama's permission to wish everything back. And you know, Xeno is like a kid, so you never know what he's gonna say. And then maybe the Grand Priest gets a little aggravated there.
Yeah, that's true.
I also like a point that the Grand Priest made in the beginning of the episode, that even if a warrior is well, I can't say the word, but if he's knocked out, yeah. Well, they said the I word, you know. I'm not gonna say it. I'm too Spanish for that. If they are knocked out in the arena, and they're still in the arena, they're still good to go. And I think that will happen at least once in this tournament, because I don't think they're gonna bring that random information for nothing. Someone's gonna get knocked out in the arena, and they're just gonna come back later. I guarantee it's gonna happen.
Yeah, same here. I can see that happening, but that'd also be pretty kind of funny and kind of annoying if whenever a universe loses, like say like Zeno just like teleports them to a different dimension to make people think he erased them or something. And then after the tournament's over, he just like kind of like teleports them back and kind of it's like, no, never mind.
That's funny. I mean, he loves fighting a lot, so keeping them around just means more fights, you know.
Yep, definitely. And we know Zeno loves fights, like you were saying.
Yeah. Well, at least we can establish from this that there's probably a 99.8% chance that Universe 9 is the first to get eliminated. Maybe not next episode, but at least in the next two, I want to say. Also, it could be cool to see if Goku's simulation from, remember when they first got back from fighting Universe 9, that he ran the simulation, what would happen, Basil versus Krillin? Remember that?
Yes, I do.
That would be cool if we can see something like that. But, yeah, I mean, we pretty much established that Universe 9 will be the first to be eliminated. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I think I'm good. Thanks, though, for having me on. We had a pretty long discussion, kind of got off topic, but hey, it was a lot of fun.
It was all about, you know, the Universe tournament, though, so it was pretty in context. Thank you guys again for watching today's discussion with Golden Scouter. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to hit the like button, and go ahead and check out Golden Scouter's channel. His link will be in the description. I will be actually doing a what if with him on his channel going up in a few days, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe to him so you're notified when that's out. And his other content is already better than mine, so you might as well sub to him if you're sub to me, you know. Thank you guys again for watching, and hope you guys enjoy your day. Peace.